Okay, let's see. Yeah, all right. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. For me, it's just like any other day. I'm so old now, 46, I'll be 47 in August, that, I could never ever see myself ever being in a relationship with anybody ever again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't. And I know a lot of people know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, when all you've ever had is disrespectful, abusive people, um, the common denominator and all that would be me. I had a horrible, let's see, I'll find something real quick. A horrible taste in men, and in the past, and no self-respect. So that's really not good. And dudes, they know if you have low self-esteem, you know, and low self-worth, and they'll definitely treat you like you're worthless. So I finally, after I, entered recovery, I was finally able to think clearly and think things through. And it's like, dang, for years and years, I had no self love whatsoever, no self respect, low self esteem, letting a bunch of negative people tell me how I should feel about me. I mean, how stupid does that sound? Someone else out there is going to tell you how to feel about you, and when they don't even really even know you, and they probably don't even know their own selves. But yeah. Yeah, it's almost laughable, and it would be laughable if so much damage hadn't been caused. It's, one of the things that I am working on is the whole forgiveness piece, mostly forgiving myself for being such a fool and treating myself so badly and letting other people treat me badly. But, it's one of those things I'm working on, and I know I'm not the only one. A lot of us are working on ourselves and trying to do better. Okay, where did I leave off? Because remember, I was reading from the NA book. Okay, let's see. Okay. Try to read a little bit from here. Let's see here. Okay, I'm on page, 38 in the NA book. There is one thing more than anything else that will defeat us in our recovery. This is an attitude of indifference or intolerance towards spiritual principles. 3 of these that are indispensable are honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. With these, we are well on our way. We feel that our approach to the disease of addiction is completely realistic, for the therapeutic value of one addict helping another is without parallel. Yeah, see, I do need glasses, but I'm scared to go to the optometrist. Who knows how much they're going to charge me for those. It's bad enough I have to pay a $877 bill for one ER visit when I had that horrible swelling and abscess in my gum. Irritating. Let's see. We feel that our way is practical, for one addict can best understand and help another addict. We believe that the sooner we face our problems within our society and everyday living, just that much faster do we become acceptable, responsible, and productive members of that society. The only way to keep from returning to active addiction is not to take that first drug. If you are like us, you know that 1 is too many and 1,000 never enough. We put great emphasis on this, for we know that when we use drugs in any form or substitute one for another, we release our addiction all over again. And that really is a good point. People who end up You know, like getting clean from, hardcore drugs, some of them will be like, well, I'll just go have a drink. It's okay. It's legal. It's not, the heroin that I was doing. You know what I mean? People will justify, addiction. They'll be like, okay, I'm not doing any hardcore drugs. Let me have some alcohol. Let me smoke some weed, since, a lot of these states, marijuana is legal. And they'll be like, well, I'm still in recovery. I'm not doing hardcore drugs. I'm just drinking alcohol. But us just having the addictive brain that we have, sometimes we end up going back to those hardcore drugs. I'm not saying that happens to everybody, because no, it doesn't. But it does happen way more than it should. So, let's see, page 39. I'm going to read this paragraph here, and then I will be done with reading for the night. Let's see. Thinking of alcohol as different from other drugs has caused a great many addicts to relapse. Before we came to NA, many of us viewed alcohol separately. Yep. But we cannot afford to be confused about this. Alcohol is a drug. We are people with a disease of addiction who must abstain from all drugs in order to recover. Now, there's a bunch of different people who, have mixed feelings about that, and I'm not going to get into the ins and the outs of, different people's ideology or whatever it may be. But the fact of the matter is, addiction is very unpredictable. So, that being said, let me give the number again for the crisis line. If you or somebody that you know is struggling with addiction and needs someone to talk to, the number is 1-844-289-0879. That's 1-844-289-0879. And if you're out there thinking, oh man, I want to get clean and sober, but I feel like I just can't do it. Look at me. I'm the poster child for, you know what? I don't think I can do it. I'm going to stay on the street and I'm going to do as many drugs as I can until I die. And like I said before, if you haven't watched my testimony, is I never thought in a million years I was ever going to get off the streets. I really did think I was going to die there. So full of guilt about bad decisions I made, and just, it was horrible. And just wanting to escape and, to numb out. For me, that's all I thought that I was going to be able to do in my life. It's like, I felt like, there's no way out of this. I'm looking, like down one road, there's no way out. Looking down the other road, there's no way out. But at the end of the day, God did pull me up out of that gutter, and He gave me my life back. And I know it's cliche and kind of redundant, but if I can do it, you can do it too. I will be clean and sober for 6 years on May 11th of this year. Glory to God. Anyways, I will let you all go. Have a wonderful night. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. It's 100% free to subscribe. Helps me out a bunch, and I'm still looking to end this month with 1,000 subscribers. Only y'all can make that happen. Have a wonderful night. Happy Valentine's Day. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. Oops. I don't know why I shut this. Let's see.